Hello everyone. What a brilliant start to the campaign it has been. I of course announced that I would be standing in Cherryfield ward last month, and since then we've been out there canvassing and campaigning, getting the word out about myself and my campaign. Of course, we announced that Steve Guy will be joining me in standing in this year's local elections. He'll be standing in Shevington ward. So on May the 7th, wherever you are in Kirkby, vote independent. Of course, since announcing my campaign, Labour have now released their candidate for Cherryfield ward, and that will be Louise Harbour. Louise Harbour will of course be a familiar name and face to people in Kirkby. She was previously Labour's deputy leader here in Knowsley, and of course it was the aforementioned Steve Guy who beat her in the Whitefield ward election a few years ago. I've made no secret of the fact that I feel that Labour here in Knowsley is not the right thing for Kirkby, and I feel that on the doorstep, now having spoken to so many people, it's clear that people really do want to change from that status quo of Labour. Look around in Kirkby, look around in Cherryfield, all the problems that we are facing have been overseen by successive Labour councillors, successive Labour MPs, and this Labour-led Knowsley Council does not have the interests of Kirkby residents at heart. There will be different parties vying for your vote this May. Of course, we've spoken about Labour, but there'll be other parties out there saying that they are the change that you need. The only way that you're going to get the change for Cherryfield that we all know we desperately need is by voting independent. Voting for somebody who only answers to you and only answers to the residents of the areas that they represent. So that's the people of Cherryfield for me and the people of Kirkby in wider issues.